What's up, guys? Cookie here with another video. Sorry for the 48-hour delay. I kind of was assed out Friday and Saturday. Yesterday I don't have my charger, so I couldn't make a video, but I'm making a video now. It can't be long though, cuz I have something that I have to put in the oven, and I have something I have to do at about 9 p.m., so it's going to have to be a short one, but I'll make this one count. So I got a comment in my comments section telling me that I should make a video about how 3-year-olds are learning about transgender sexuality, all that kind of stuff. Now listen, I'm no politician, and I really don't have anything against, the community and stuff like that. To be honest, they're going to have to learn about it at some point in their lives. But it isn't the subject itself that makes it a problem. It's the fact that they're teaching it to a bunch of people who can't even chew their food. What the fuck? No, this, it's just a bad idea. The only thing that 3-year-olds should be learning is their color and shapes, how to have fun, how to be nice and fair and share, and how to not cry like a little bitch when they don't get their milk and cookies. Not about sexuality and transgender, all the stuff they won't even learn in sex education. The only thing I wouldn't even recommend teaching it to them until they're like 14 years old. Because let's be honest here, even a prepubescent middle schooler wouldn't even remember that. Like, if I was 3 years old, I don't even remember half the shit that I did. So you can imagine, to a 3-year-old, they're not going to remember that. The only thing they're going to remember is how they didn't want to do nap time. They're not going to remember that kind of information. I don't really think they really pay attention to that. So, that's kind of TMI in that sort of sense. And what makes it worse is that the school is teaching that. Like, if it was just, like, I don't know, a parent or a mentor or something like that telling you about it, that'd be like one thing. But the fact that the schools teach that is a little bit weird. I'm not saying it's I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely something I wouldn't do or recommend. But hey, if it works, it works. It is what it is. But I don't know, the society these days. But still, it's okay to teach people about it, but really, you shouldn't teach them to that till they're like high school, maybe even college. And they're doing it until they're like 9 years old. So that's kind of fucked up in a little bit. And I know I've had run-ins with a few people in the LGBTQ community, in which I don't like, but I also have a lot of friends that are in there too. But to see this all go down is kind of disrespectful to the community, the LGBTQ, and the community in general. And parents, I guess they kind of support it. If I was a parent, I'd probably think it's a little bit weird, and I probably wouldn't recommend doing it. But what the fuck am I supposed to do? Fight back? No. And honestly, I can't really do misinformation because I really don't know, like, too much about this. But all I'm going to say is that teaching a little kid who, I don't know, is barely potty trained and can barely talk, it's just not the way it works, not the way I would go. And they're probably falling asleep during the lecture. Like, what are they saying? Oh, and this is here right here is that you can actually put a dick in someone else's ass, or here right here you could be a man and a woman at the same time. Like, what the hell? There's no homophobic, okay? It's nothing against that. I'm sorry if this offends people. If this does, then just you probably shouldn't watch the video, and I apologize, but at the same time, it's a little kid. I've got told about homosexuality at a young age, in which I really was confused and didn't want to hear it, and I'm pretty sure those kids are too. But the thing is, I learned that at 10 years old. Learning that when, I don't know, they're 3, barely out of a baby stage, is just kind of stupid. It's not really fucked up, it's just stupid to teach them that. Their tiny little brains can barely process on how to wake up, how to write a sentence, how to write their name, and how to unbutton their coat and tie their shoes. But hey, if that's legal, if it's making you money, and if it's making the people happy, who am I? Who am I to judge? All I'm just saying is that I kind of have a little bit of a neutral negative opinion about this, and it really just kind of gives me headaches, kind of confuses me, but it's a subject that people are going to eventually have to learn, and teaching it to them at 3 years old is probably a stupid idea. If it was 13, it'd probably be a different story, because I mean, they'd have a better chance of remembering stuff. That's if they actually pay attention, in which people probably don't even pay attention. Or just teach it to it on the internet. That'd probably be a way better idea. Have them learn for themselves. Or talk to them as a parent or mentor, or just have them look it up on the internet, or experience them for themselves in society. I didn't even know that was a subject to begin with. That's a subject now? I don't know, that's confusing. But I'm going to end this video right here. It's been a little bit short. Prom is coming up in about a week, so I'm going to make a video talking about that, because my ass ain't going. I'm too fucking lazy to pay $70. And, bye, I'm out.